Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Still slugging it out here. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Projectile to try and change the situation. Decides to meet them in the air. Experiencing KO! Player 2 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 1 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Both players with no drive in the tank. Heading into the ink. Raw critical! What's gonna happen? Feeling the second wind blowing in as the critical art goes for the slicing dice to make everything so nice. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. In there! It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear? Throws them. What's next? Looking to cook them up, weaving that super art into the combo. No time to be stingy. Aiming for some big damage with a level 3 super. How's this going to shake out? This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Solid combo. Player 2 is almost dead, but the X in there! Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? A brave forward jump there to start. Medium kick hit. Shows a medium kick. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 2 drops them to half, closing the gap. Jumps? Both fighters planning something? Jumps up, ooh, lands a rising uppercut, throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? The next touch may decide this round. Flatlines them. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Rising uppercut. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Neither of them willing to back off here. Gets the jump in. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Brushes off the impact. Great work finding the opening. Throws out a projectile. Time's the only thing moving here. Gets the knockdown, and now, in a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. Dashes up. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Going in, manages to block the jump-in attack. Still slugging it, comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? The move whiffs and they get nicked. Spends the meter to throw on some massive damage. Player 2 has the life advantage. How's this going to shake out? Player 1 has the meter lead. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Throws a fireball, he baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford KO. Takes one back. Both sides bringing it now.
Round 3. Fight.
Decides to create some distance to start. Checks with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump for it. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. The level 3 super, looking to make them feel it. They just went for it, experiencing burnout. Risky up-close scraps still going. Both fighters planning something? Throws a fireball. So, what's next? Player 1 can't afford the drive rush to keep it going. Going in, player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Closing moments of the match. KO! Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Hits them in the gut. Throw whiffs. Scrapping it out up close. Goes forward with it. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. What'll happen here? Player 1 is dominating the match. Ryu Hadouken. Sets up with the jump in. Both fighters goes for the invincible special. They were confident that would hit.
Ryu wins.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Starts off zoning with fireballs. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Sticks the combo. Decent damage. What's next? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Below heavy hits. Grabs them. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Medium kick hits. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Backs them into the big opening, ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Takes a trip. Well-timed corner switch. Gets out of the corner. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. All right, what's coming up next? Checks them with a projectile. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple bonus. Drive rush to keep it going. You've got experiencing burnout. Knockdown and KO. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point. Steps back to start things off. Rising uppercut. Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual. Medium kick hits. Scrapping it out up close. Goes forward with a gut punch. Burnout activates. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Looking to impress with this super. Yo, are they actually dead? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, godlike. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Time to select a stage. Our fighters will want to pick the appropriate character for this match.
Alright, let's get it.
Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. I'm making them mad.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Where you go?
Good anti-air. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Next up, brushes off the throw. Big, low, reaching heavy. Neither of them willing to back off here. Long, low attack hits. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Throws them. What's next? Taking stock. Player 1 chases them down. Drive rush to keep it going. Each hit is so important here. Decides to meet them in the air. Gets scooped from down low. KO. Player 1 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Takes the chance to hurt him. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Taking stock. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Gets him. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point. Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Uses the drive and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Can they keep on him? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. I smell a comeback in the works. Where you go? Opts to create space to start. Checks him with a projectile. Awesome! Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Still scrapping for control of the space. Very slick with the combo. Oh, they were looking knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Brushes that off and keeps going. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Medium kick. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round. Perfect execution with the anti-air. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 2 with slick drive gauge control. Is this in the bag? They're sitting on a full super art gauge now. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Changes the pace with a fireball. Meets them air to air. Throws them. Amazing. Both absolutely refusing it. The low. What's next? Gut punch. A real test of nerve. Super art. The shot pays off. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Hit that with confidence. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Jumps in. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets the knockdown, and now, in a dire situation. In there! Player 1 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Big, low, reaching heavy. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Projectile to try and change the situation. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take hold your breath. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Is this gonna kill? The super art doesn't kill. They gotta focus to finish this off. In there. Player 1 straight up put their opponent on a post. Gets scooped from down low. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Player 2 is their Shinku Hadouken. Knockdown and perfect KO. They were in full control there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Goes for the low kick. Still slugging it out here. The low heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. This is gonna be bad news. Knockdown and throws them to negate the block. Shinku Hadouken. That's not gonna hit. KO. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Goes for the throw. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Big, low, reaching heavy. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Goes for a projectile. There's an overdrive shorty. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong as this springs forward with the drive rush. The kick hits! Player 1 is feeling it. Match point. Opts to create space to start. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Now, can they finish the job? Dashes forward. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Experiencing burnout. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Knockdown and throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Are they going to be able to come back, find the target? More fuel to the fire. Player 2 is mounting a tough in a Shogeki. This is closing it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Fighting round. One-on-one.
Next up, stage selection. It's time to select the fighters.
Been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons.
Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The low kick connects. Lots of aggression from both sides. They hit each other. Can't tech the throw? All right, what's coming up next? Long low attack hit. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be experiencing burnout. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Knockdown and player one in trouble with no drive. Barely blocks the jump in there. Player one wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. Goes for the good stuff first with the drive impact. Low heavy. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Player two chases them down. Gets the knockdown and now uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. All right, what's coming up next? Are we gonna see Getzo? Player one is feeling it. Match point. Drive time. Who's going to start things off? Overhead. Grabs them. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player two holding on to that corner, brushes that off and keeps going. Scrapping it out up close. Not much life. Solar plexus strike. Baits out the low kick. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Catches out the cage right there. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. No way, that wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. The super armor does its job. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage.
You shouldn't.
Opts for the throw to close it out. Player two picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here. The low heavy hits. How will this round turn out? Strings it all together. Player one really suffered there in the corner for a while. How can they avoid being put there this round? Perfect time to spend the meter. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Knockdown. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. And the throw ends the round. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first? Gets the cross-up. What'll happen this round? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Big, low, reaching heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is critical here. All right, what's coming? They can't squander this punish counter attack. KO! Player one is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Ooh, it looks like hits them with a stop and pop. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. The Pale Rider hits. Now they've got him trapped. How's he gonna get out? Now, can they finish the job? Get scooped from down low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Knockdown and player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. You've got a rising uppercut. Oh my, the throw tech. They must have a kick. Sets up with the jump in. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round. Awesome! Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. The overhead denied. Goes for the fireball. Brushes that off and keeps going. Spends the meter. Player not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. In a Shogeki. This could be make or break. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player one recharges up the plasma. Excellent read. There's a burnout. Beats them air to air. Closes it out. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. This is gonna hurt. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. The throw goes for the super arc. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Both can end the round now, and then blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. A quick breather. Player 1 chases them down. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Gets the knockdown, and now, what are both fighters plotting? Solid combo. Decent damage. What's next? Heats it up with a combo into super. Player 2 has the meter lead. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us down to the wire. Player 1, and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. The level 3 super. Looking to make them feel it.
Good?
Player 2 must be feeling good after that super. But they got springs forward with the drive rush. Life lead okay? Oh. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Strings it all together. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Connects with medium kick. Hits him with a stop and bop. Uses the target combo as a filler. Scrapping it out up. Gut punch shreds him. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. This releases some big damage. How did it become close? Who's gonna flatline them? Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.